How do? Farmer Vobes here. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. Yes, Farmer Vobes. Now there's a thought, isn't it? God, take that out of your mind for a moment. Um, Thank you very much for joining me for another of our videos. Now, things are going to be changing. I said this before, and it's taking a time. We're going to do some interesting things on this channel, and also over on the English Couple, which is our sister channel with the lovely Julia and I. And a lot of our land stuff will actually be going over there. And mostly the reason for that is that Julia's very much part of it. And also, it's the only channel I've got that has got some form of monetization. And we're going to need some money to buy some of the bits and pieces that we're going to need on the farm. Not least a few hand tools and bits and pieces, as well as perhaps some power tools. Anyway, before I get into all of that and tell you some other bits and bobs that's happening, I just want to promote this, which I promised for a long time now to try and get out there. This is the Beach Bash from the 1st to the 3rd of August. So if you fancy coming along to is it Medons Beach or Medons Beach in Monreath? You can come along. Family fun, learn new skills, fishing demonstration, bring your own supplies, drinks and shelter. Try your hand at making butter and oat cakes and cereal. What is that? Creel making, whatever that is. There'll be live music and a very big bonfire. Radio ham demo, free to all. Come along and enjoy the fun. There will be toilets available. So that's where it is, and that's the date. I'm not quite sure what time it starts. It doesn't actually say, but I dare say it starts from the morning to the afternoon. It's a daytime thing on the beach. I don't have any contact details for it specifically, but anyway, there we go. Somebody was asking me to promote that, and I have done it, and I apologise for taking so long about it. Anyway, so thank you for watching that bit. I'm going to be taking a bit of a break. It's going to be a bit of an ad hoc time at the moment. I mean, I'll be doing the videos, of course, on this channel as much as I can, but you may find there are holes, whereas I've been doing it on a daily basis. There may well be times when it just the morning monologue doesn't come at all. And you may be very grateful for that. It means you can watch somebody else instead. And I don't blame you. Yes, I am very much now moving away from all the old stuff that we used to talk about. It's going on. But my problem here is it's going on. We know it's going on. And I keep talking, but basically I'm talking to the same people. YouTube will be throttling the message that I put out and also probably sending it to the same few people who already know this, so that new people who are perhaps waking up for the first time don't necessarily get to see the videos, and they don't really understand or even know what's going on. So because they don't see the videos, so I'm basically talking to the same people all the time, and you lot know. Another thing that I suppose is a bit frustrating is that we're going to various events up and down the countryside, and one of the problems and the criticisms that I have been given, and I actually share these myself, is that you go to some of these freedom and truth events and it's the same people that you see. Oh yeah, we saw you last, and they're all having a night jolly old knees up. But in terms of listening to talks, they already know the situation. And it comes back to that same old thing about everybody loves to continually to be frightened by stuff, but there's no new people coming in to the arena, it seems to me. Well, maybe there are. Maybe it is happening, and maybe you have got. But whenever I travel around, it's the same people. And I think to myself, well, what can I add that you haven't already seen on the channel? Whereas if you've got new people who've never heard of the channel, never heard of me, and never heard of so many other wonderful people as speakers out there, and they're coming in, and they're going, oh, I wonder what this is all about. And then they learn the tyranny that's happening. That's when we're sort of building up the numbers. So I feel that my role has on that side of things has come to an end. The solutions, of course, has been absolutely important, but I want to be part of those solutions, not just talk about them. I've said that many times. And so the land project is rumbling on, and Julia and I are looking. We were out the other day looking at another parcel of land that we're interested in, and we will record some of this stuff on the English Couple so that people can follow that if they're interested. And then this channel will just continue to sort of bomb about wherever it goes. I'm not quite sure, because unfortunately, although it's got a number of subscribers, it's just moving. And I know that the trouble with YouTube is when you start changing the niche, it doesn't know what to do. The algorithm starts to fall over. It goes, oh golly, well, who do I promote this to? But it does take time to steer that ship. Now, you could just start up a whole new channel, but then, that's like building up from the beginning, which seems a bit of a pointless exercise. Anyway, so these are sort of things that we've got to try and work out as we move towards a land-based solution for us, and hopefully encourage others to look towards those sort of things. Now, of course, it's not for everybody, and I've said that a million times. Everybody's got to do whatever that they feel right. But we do know that there's a lot of people who are talking about trying to get back onto the land, grow their own, take back responsibility, and be out of the system as much as possible. And the more people, of course, that do that, it's that strength in numbers, isn't it? And of course, if we've got something and we're growing whatever it might be, or we have some animals, we are looking to barter and trade with other people in the similar vein, so that if they've got stuff that we haven't got, then we can buy from them and they can buy from us. And that's the way that you get the self-sufficiency, it seems to me, to be working, because you can't do everything all yourself. But if you focused on a few things and somebody else is focused on a few things, you can exchange with them and with them and with them, and suddenly you've got that system in place in which you are working with other honourable, holistic people who are caring about the planet and the soil and all those things, and you're leaving the big corporations out of it. And that seems to me is a very important part of it, because corporations are by default dead entities, and they deal with dead entities in that commerce world. And that's one of those things that we want to leave. We want to be people of the earth, genuine men and women, alive, thriving, outdoors, connecting with nature. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I hope that you will appreciate that it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride as we try to work out what we need to do, driving about, going on the land, trying to get that land up to speed, working out the things we need. We may need, I don't know, all sorts of bits of equipment. We may need gates. We may need protection. We may need lots of timber. We may need rubble for a pathway or a hard standing, or all sorts of things. So it's going to be an interesting time. So, yeah, if you don't see me turn up, then that's where I shall be. I appreciate everybody's efforts and everything that they've ever done, and all your support. Your support, of course, is always welcome, and we will share as much as we can at the appropriate time. So there we are. Anyway, meanwhile, there's that beach bash to do on the 1st to the 3rd of August. We've got some events coming up very soon. We will be with Barbara O'Neill up north in Scotland. I think we've got something in Glastonbury coming up. All sorts of bits and pieces, as well as trying to get this. So this is a bit of a strange old time for us, and a strange old time for all of us. But anyway, thank you for watching on this one, and I will talk to you as soon as I can on the next one. Till then, thanks for watching, toodle pip, and look after yourselves.